I remember when the Reddit GameStop thing was trending a few years ago, but I didn't really keep up to date with it because honestly, stocks, trading, I struggle to understand a lot of that stuff. So seeing the trailer for Dumb Money and actually learning what the story was about, I became interested, but there was that trepidation because again, stocks, trading. Then I saw people comparing the film to The Big Short, which is a film I admired for its acting and filmmaking, but I really struggled to follow because of all the terminology and all the jargon I just did not understand. But thankfully, Dumb Money was fairly easy to follow and actually quite enjoyable. And it's enjoyable purely because of the story. It's just such a fun story of a group of people on Reddit who brought Wall Street to its knees. It's a really great fight the man story, and if I love anything, it's a fight the man story because fuck the man! Seeing all of these really average, everyday people just pool their resources into this stock for GameStop, and then seeing the Wall Street pricks just start pissing their pants with fear and losing billions of dollars, how does that not put a smile on your face? And seeing Seth Rogen play one of those Wall Street pricks was quite interesting to witness. This is definitely an against type performance for him, mainly because he's not going weed. But I enjoyed seeing him play a different kind of character that he usually plays. And seeing Paul Dano playing an online personality YouTuber type, sitting in front of a webcam going, hey, what's up guys? That was definitely very different and unusual, but in a very good way because he was really good in the film, because he's Paul Dano for God's sake. All the cast were really good, but I gotta say, America Ferrara, is that how you say her name? Not so sure. She stood out to me. She was also one of the better parts of Barbie. Between that film and this film, she's starting to kind of make an impression on me, and I want to see her appear in more films. I will say the film did kind of fizzle out towards the end. There's stuff about Congress and the whole legal proceedings going into what went down, and I don't know, the last like 15 minutes of the film just became a little bit less interesting, and it kind of wrapped up in a bit of a squeaky clean way. I mean, there's the on-screen text that you have at the end of every biopic that, you know, tells you what happened afterwards. But it's just, in terms of the people on screen and what they're doing, the resolution just seemed a bit too neat and tidy for me. But the film is still enjoyable. It's an awesome story, great underdog story, it's a crowd pleaser, it's got a great fight the man spirit, well acted by all the cast. I recommend going to see it. Still don't quite understand what a hedge fund is though.